So here we go. The second game. Of the finals, where Archetype have to win. This is their map choice. So on the left side, we are looking at Apple as an Saucer and Lord of the Lords as an Helix. That's Team Legends Never Die. And on the right side, we're looking at B-Boy Dio as an Usprey and Wolf Club as an Warthog, and that's Team Archetype. So they're kind of doing the normal. I will say that red are further. Actually, carbon are further. It was the right. It was. Oh. Because he was actually flying back after the creeps. So right now they are a little bit in front. So it's nice to see. Normally, Wolf Club and B-Boy are not the fastest to make them start. It's really nice to see. The sig are super low. You have to drop something in front. We did. So it looks like kind of even, but I mean, it's clearly that they're splitting up right now. Lord of the Lords are going for the top, where Apple are going for the bottom. It can be super risky. Is Carbon Team class Archetype are moving in, sending all to the bottom, but they are getting Lord of the Lords can most likely be focused farther down. And they just lost one tank. That two they are smoking, and Apple are dropping some butchers. Will have no effect, but he's just taking the time. He know that. I'm not sure why he's not taking the free credits, but I mean he was kind of bullshit to get the units on a line and get it stable, because he know that they had more units here at the bottom before, but now it's better because now Wolf Club are focusing at the top, because a lot of the Lord took top. So I mean, the further the game are going, the worse it's gonna be for Archetype. There was a little bit misplay, not to scout and react to the top. Now a lot of thoughts are carrying over. Wolf Club are dropping a little creep, distracting a little bit, but he dropped it in front instead of the back. As long as it's just focus fire, it will be all good. So that's nice. But oh man, yeah. And the Gemini, why do we see Geminis? Ah man, they're just the shit. There's no reason to use them, and now, oh man, now gonna hurt a lot. Oh man, I think the best choice here are just common mode them all, and just focus fire, and then most likely it's the B-Boy could come up and strike a little bit. That would be super nice, I think. Now it's actually moving back. That's some of the worst you can do. You need to have the line. You need to have the boost tanks in front. Now the AA are gonna die. Oh, he did not take it up, B-Boy. No. And Apple are moving in, super deadly, dropping the turtle. They're getting in the turtle mode, and you cannot grab anything there, and own it behind the tube as well, so it will not get hit as much there. Now they're moving in. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, so I mean they're gonna keep the top for sure. They have to come and move them all. And just kill all the stuff. You have to go for the top. You have to go for the top. Dude, you have to go for the top. It was easy to kill off all the stuff. You was 2 players. Easy to kill them. The bottom are lost, but if you kill the stuff, you can move to the top, and then you can take the top, neutral, and take the top. Then it will be even again, kind of even again. But now that was you come and move them back instead of just moving forward. They have nothing at the top. It was easy. You could have carried over. Now it's too late. Oh. Shit. Anyway, feels bad, team. Archetype. I think that was your chance to actually do that. Now it's so easy for Team Legends Never Die to respond, and now they're sending all stuff. as well. So now you have to reinforce the front. But maybe you have enough. Now they're moving back again, so they will. A lot of the red ones will be killed. Or you could have dropped the butcher. They will have actually have done something there. Red team are dropping over from the middle. It's kind of risky, especially with the what they just keep flying there and so on. They're still in play. Team Archetype are still in play. Wolf Club have to get back to get some energy on the fortress. Not taking all the energy from D-Boy. So I don't think that red team have enough to actually kill the fort, and I think that is a little bit too out. It's kind of nice to see, but losing so much stuff. I mean, it's a nice enough idea to drop behind, but it's just harder to keep them alive and save them. If the red team have some butchers, that would be so deadly. I mean, AirMech are a game that many will think that it's just easy. You can just spam a thing and thing like that. But it takes so much more. There's so much more in the background. There's so much more. And the thing about AirMech are that you have to take decisions in like max 5 seconds. Max. You have to do something all the time. Oh, B-Boy was so close to get killed. You have to stop the boost tanks, or they will not do anything. No, dude. No. It's bad, dude. Rest in peace. It will actually have been so damn good is to stop with them here, because they could just keep stop to distract the unit, and the booster tanks would be able to do so much, but it's bad. But that decisions where they was moving down instead of moving up, and there was 2 mechs, and the red, one of the red players will most likely go back and try to carry them back, and then he will die, and then you can move over, take this outpost, and then Apple will send down from here to up here. Then you will actually have enough. You will drop some stuff over here. They will not react because they're so focusing on the units here, and you will still have enough to defend it. But that's a 5-second decision, and someone command mode built down here because they lost it. I mean, sometimes you just have to, okay, it's lost. I mean, fuck it, and just save the last unit you have. So I really want to see if they did that. It's bad. Most of the time it's super risky to come up mode and move forward, because maybe the hair mines and they're moving, it's easy to distract and so on, but there are moments where that's Ulden though. It's Ulden, especially in combos. So yeah, most of the time you have to move them forward, because if you come and move them, they will get in a mass and they will not get the right line, so on. And another thing are that most don't have any miniguns units in the mass when they send them. Is something I have to work on myself on. That's what. But that was the game. Another win for Team Legends Never Die. So now we know that they are in the finals, and Cyber ProOfThePros are in the final as well. But I think that we're gonna take the bronze match first. I think that makes most sense. Do that.